Today on Awakening with Amy, how everybody is you pushed out manifest anything in your reality. Hi, welcome. I'm Amy Valentine, certified life coach, here to awaken within you your ideal life so you can create any desire. We're going to talk about Neville Goddard's concept called everybody is you pushed out. We're going to take a deep dive so you can understand not only how to manifest your specific person, but how to manifest anything. Because it doesn't really matter if it's a person, if it's a place or a thing, the fundamentals are the same. And we're going to go deep into this today. But first, I wanted to start with that everybody is you pushed out. It's a big topic and there's all different layers to it, but understand that you are you. You are your own individual spark of that divine essence, and so is everybody else. So others are others, and you are you. You're not them, and they are not you. But what's happening is you're getting your version of them. You're getting your version of the world. That's the foundation of what Neville meant by everybody is you pushed out. And it's also what Jane Roberts, who channeled Seth back in the 60s, meant when she said, you create your own reality. There is no other rule. No other rule, meaning the rule they're talking about is the laws of the universe. The laws of being, the law of resonance, vibration, the law of attraction, right? And they all have a different kind of tweak or take on the big law, which is the law of one. Everything is one. Oneness is the only reality. There is no separation, although we have the experience of that, the appearance of separation in this physical world, right? But we're going to go way beyond. We're going to reach high in our consciousness today in this video and go beyond that duality, right? That physical reality thing. So everybody is you pushed out. Every person, in other words, reflects a mood or an attitude that you're holding within yourself, whether you're aware of it or not. That's what it really means. So let me read a quote from Neville Goddard, and then we'll get really deep into this today. The whole vast world is yourself pushed out. All that you behold, though it appears without, it is within your own wonderful human imagination, of which this world of mortality is but a shadow. Although it appears without, it is within your own wonderful human imagination, Neville says. Basically, what Scripture says, judge not by the appearances, but with righteous judgment, right? It's out there is only a shadow of what you are doing within, meaning it doesn't exist without you giving it meaning. Nothing exists without your attention and focus. In other words, on how you judge anything. That's why judging by appearances is an illusion. You can't judge the appearances because they're not what they appear to be. They never are. So this is the power of everybody is you pushed out. If you let yourself embody it, it's not enough to just understand this mentally, intellectually. At first, that's what you have to do to try to grasp it, but then you have to start to embody it, right? Knowing the theory alone is not enough, because what happens when we manifest something cool, or our specific person does what we want or makes us happy, then we're like, hey, I create my own reality. But then when we manifest somebody being rude, or we manifest hot and cold behavior, or the painful cycles that can happen in our life, then we say, no way, I wouldn't do that to myself. Then no, I don't create my own reality, right? Understand that those two ideas are in conflict because we're always harmonizing with what we believe to be true, right? So the whole idea is to look at yourself through an uncritical eye. It's only the judgment, the negative judgment of ourselves that pushes anything away. It's the only reason why we ever resist anything. Otherwise, we wouldn't resist it because we wouldn't be judging it as bad or unwanted or negative, right? It's important. So when you're manifesting unwanted or like painful cycles that appear to be cyclical, maybe your specific person, your SP, is hot and cold. Maybe they're there, not there. Maybe they avoid you sometimes and they're all over you other times. Or maybe they're rude. It doesn't mean that you're rude or you're, a nasty person or you're hot and cold. What it means is you're holding an idea within yourself, an assumption, a belief within you that people can be that way, that the world is that way. And that's why they're showing up that way in your life. This is huge. Really let that sink in. Everybody is you parsed out. You're only ever getting your version of them. It's all about the who, and the who is you. That's what Loki, from that show Loki, that's what it meant. There is no one else independently in your world. You're creating your unique version of your world, of them, of circumstances, of events. And that's the power. That's why Neville says you're the operant power, because you have the power within you, the God power within you to shift anything, to see with your inner eyes instead of those physical outer eyes and judge by the appearances. So when you believe that people can hurt you or things can exert itself into your life without your invitation, or, they're being hot and cold, then you're not really understanding or believing or embodying that you create your own reality. You're not really believing it. So the first key is to accept I create my own reality. There's no other rule. And do it from an uncritical perspective, right? There's no judgment here. There's no condemnation. We're all just waking up in this illusion of this dream of life, right? So stop confusing physical manifested world with how you experience it, because you have free will to choose how you experience anything. In other words, how you define the meaning. Or, in other words, who and what you say you are, your self-concept. The crux of everybody is you pushed out is self-concept, how you see yourself in relationship to everything else. So why not go straight to the truth of being, of truth of who you are, that higher you, that immortal you? How do they see you? They only see you as pure love, a pure individualized spark of that divine intelligence. And everybody else is also their own unique divine spark of that infinite intelligence. And where you coalesce and meet and harmonize with them or not is all up to you, because they are you. You're getting your version of them. They're your projections, reflecting back to you what you believe to be true, assume to be true. So anyway, understand that if you feel hurt by anyone or anything in your life, it doesn't really matter. There's no judgment here. Just if you feel hurt and you have those painful cycles, understand you're forgetting that you put them there, that you created it unconsciously, of course. So stop judging by the appearances and judge righteously. And that's how you shift everything. And I know that can be kind of challenging to do at times, but when you understand the deeper meaning, you can lighten up about it and stop defining yourself through the appearances and start defining yourself the way source energy defines you, as whole, perfect, here to manifest a physical reality so you can know yourself as one with that divine energy. That's it. We're here to have a physical experience. We're here to go from satisfied to more satisfied, from fulfillment to more fulfillment. And And that requires a little bit of what you don't want, but you don't have to judge it. It's only the judgment that creates the resistance. Look at it like the buffet example. You don't push against the food that you don't want to put on your plate. You just leave it there and don't put it on your plate, right? So don't judge your thoughts, your inner feelings through 3D senses. Don't judge the outer world or them or others or situations through the 3D senses, the ego. Judge it through the righteous I, the inner I, the real you, the higher you. The only way around the pain is to harmonize with your higher self, to remind yourself that everybody and everything is me, pushed out. In other words, my ideas pushed out, my assumptions pushed out, and they have to show up in some way. So if they say something to you that hurt you, understand they're only reflecting an idea that you're holding within yourself. So you can let them off the hook. You can let yourself off the hook and start over right now, because consciousness, divinity, infinite intelligence is only ever now. It doesn't have any understanding of linear time. It's only ever now. So you can change it right now. How you create that harmonious relationship with anyone or anything, whether it's money, with a work thing, with friends, with special people, specific persons, SPs, remind yourself, when I'm in harmony with the highest vision and version of myself, then I can harmonize with the highest vision and versions of them. And I can drop the judgments. I can drop the appearances. Because why? Anytime we judge anything through that egoic, we're literally creating more of it. We're putting it there. So when you drop the judgment, you drop the cause. Think about that. When you're indifferent, then the cause is, you can see the cause. It's your consciousness. You get to tweak how you see them, how you see the world, how you see everything, right? So self-acceptance. When you accept yourself or don't accept yourself, other people or situations will reflect the level of that acceptance. Your self-concept, it's everything, right? So it's not about ignoring it. It's not about trying to fix circumstances. It's not about what to do, what not to do. It's about awareness of being, who am I being? When you judge anything, you're creating those pain cycles. So stop judging by the appearances and judge righteously, which is only through the eyes, the inner eyes of pure positive love, pure positive energy. You let go of the judgments, the negative meaning. You stop devaluing any part of your life experience. Then you let go of cause. And now you have a clean slate to create whatever you want. So your I am awareness is how you experience life. So it's all up to you. It's between you and you. And remember, you are you, others are others. But you're getting your unique version of them based on who and what you are being. So when your ideas and assumptions about yourself change, then so does your experience of life. And so does everyone else and everything else. It has to shift. It is law. It's the law of being, the law of one. So remember, everyone is their own divine, unique spark of that infinite intelligence. We are here to wake up to the fact that we are the operant power. We are here to create a life experience, and it's only ever now. There is no past unless you dredge it up in the now moment. Nobody is just the way they are. They're the way you are, meaning the way you're judging yourself. So judge yourself from that higher view, no matter what the appearances look like. This is how you shift everything. This is how everybody is you pushed out holds the power and the key to manifest anything your heart desires. So Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and sharing the video. Thank you for your comments. I love them. Please send any questions, ideas, or comments to me at my email, amy@avlifecoaching.com. I love hearing from you, and I'll create videos around any of your comments or any of your emails. So until next time we put a video out once a week, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon.